The economic growth in Papua province is more than the national average. This average is 8% per year. It's growing. It's very challenging province, but it's growing now. But I think we have to take into considerations long-term considerations, not just track the raw materials, and that will be a so-called boom-bust economy. But I think we can do our best to attract the investment, keep growing, develop new models so that the resources that we have can be managed for long-term purposes.
What are the key natural resources, the energy and other resources that you have there?
Papua has one of the largest reserves of oil and gas. And BP now is producing and exporting, just started, and we have other places. But for Papua, even though we have a big potential of coal, but we don't want to use coal for our economy. We are now promoting so-called low-carbon economy. And that's why the CDM scheme, Clean Development Mechanism scheme, has to be promoted in Papua. And we are seeking new models, businesses and new models of development, which is very friendly to the environment, related to the climate change problems.
But what are you offering investors, actually?
First of all is we have to prepare information, right information, put Papua on the map so that the international community know Papua within the whole policy of Indonesia. And to attract the investment, I think giving them services, tax facilities is very important. But also, I think in our bureaucracy, how to give to the investors services, quality, and then reliability. And by doing that, we hope that our leadership and bureaucracy can do our best to attract the investment.
Now, when we talk about tourism, do you really think you're recognizing your potential?
We have a big potential. Why is so few tourists come into Papua? Because of the first thing is lack of infrastructure, and the second thing is after the availability of infrastructure, how to promote the tourism, especially eco-tourism.
But a lot of people, when they think of Papua, let's be honest, think of war, conflict, controversy. That's a legacy issue from 10 or 20 years in the past. Is that still haunting you?
In the past, Papua has conflict, controversies. The best way to solve the political and security problems in Papua is giving the people the room for peace, justice, and prosperity.
But how are you doing this? Can you explain what you're doing?
We giving more spending for public services at the village level, and we started this program. I sent this, we call stimulus fund. Nowadays, every village to $20,000 up to $70,000 per village per year, improving the food and nutrition, primary health care, primary education, healthy housing, drinking water and sanitation. Nowadays, is cash flow at the village level is more than $100 million per year, cash, managed by the people themselves. And this strategy we call people-centered and people-driven development strategy for human development.
Now, does that $100 million you're talking about actually get to the people through microcredits or some other device?
Now we started with microcredit because the money sent by the government from the national level, even from World Bank, from provincial level, and from the district level. That is government money as a stimulus fund. And when we empowering them to do by themselves, from the people, by the people, for the people,